Hello, how are you? Today we will going to learn a little bit about body language. Driving forces behind body language. For most people, they desire to recognize deception sparks their initial interest in body language and non-verbal communications. With that comes discovering books and blogs and YT videos. Your brain become a sponge for everything body language. As you begin exploring the non-verbal clues and indicators that let you know someone may be lying to you, angry with you, feel contempt towards you, or whatever the case may be, it's important to understand human beings will act and react from standpoint similarly in most situations. In other words, the limbic system, that's the part of brain that engage your fight or flight response, will make everyone react pretty much the same way when stimulated. The limbic system does much more than serve as an emergency response, but this is the function we will focus our intention on the most. When a situation arises, stimulating the limbic system into protect mode. Sometimes the stimulus is large. For example, gunshot or someone jumping out of a closed and scaring you. Sometimes the stimulus is small, such as someone asks you about secret you thought nobody else in the world know but you. In the first scenario, when the limbic system is triggered, your brain takes over and immediately unconsciously move your arms, hands and legs into position to protect your heart, throat and stomach area. It opens your mouth up all the way so you can breathe quickly and deeply to take in as such oxygen as possible for your muscles. In case you have to fight or run, your brain also open your eyes as wide as they will go by raising your eyebrows and lowering your cheeks. Okay. So they can take in all the information that can possibly gather in the shortest amount of time concerning the situation. In the second scenario, your limbic system is triggered but on a lower level. Your brain is not under the impression you are in immediate danger, but someone telling you they know your secret can instantly create a stress load that we are not prepared for. So you will you will most likely freeze for a moment. Your pupil will dilate and you would not take your eyes off of that person. You may not ever blink. You have been surprised, but not to the level of scenario 1. Keep in mind there just as much going on in sorry, the scenario 2 as in scenario 1. However, the average person does not know what to look for to catch these much smaller cues. Up to the point in your life, you have seen them all. You just didn't realize what they meant. Another great example of the small stuff you don't realize you see every day was discovered in the late 1800s by French neurologist William, also known as Dutch de Blogger. Through his experiments in electropsychology, he discovered there was marked and blatant difference in a real smile or a fake smile. The difference included not only the wrinkles on the outside corner of the eyes that are made during a genuine smile, sometimes called a Duchan smile in his honor, but also how they are wrinkled. The same goes for the way cheeks lift when smiling a real smile. They are not pushed up by the mouth widening to create a smile. They are pulled up by the brain reaction to stimulate. Now that you know this, you will notice it when you see the tiny wrinkles created just under the eyes. When you begin searching for the difference, you will see what Duchamp say. This is all about the body languages. So it's very deep meaning. Now we are going to talk about a simple speaking question answers. So how can you start English speaking with common question answers? A short question answers like we start from the area today. So describe the area you live in. I live in a posh area colony where all the facilities like regular supplies of electricity, water and well maintained parks and road are provided. Why did you choose to live in that area? Well, my parents live there, so I have lived there since birth. There are all kind of facility available, so I enjoy staying here. What kind of people live in your area? Most of them are educated, helpful, and have a civic sense to not litter the locality. What kind of people live in your area? You can also say I live in a multicultural society, and people, most of them are educated and helpful people live there. Um, why do you like this place? I really like this place because my family live here. Moreover, almost all the facilities such as transport, hospital, and a market are readily available. What do you like about your home? The best thing about my home is that it's spacious and well ventilated. You can also say, what do you like about your hometown? I like everything about my hometown. Home, the area where I live is very spacious and well ventilated. In my house, there are mo- uh, most of all facilities provided by my house, like the bedroom, kitchen, and the balcony and kitchen garden. So I love my house. What is your favorite place at home and why? I love to sit near balcony on my own room. It relaxes me. You can also say the favorite place in my house is balcony because the front of balcony there is a park, so I can stand at the balcony and uh, see the park where the lots of trees, and I can hear the chirping of the birds there, walking people who exercise there. So this is why the greenery, I love greenery, so this is why the area of balcony at my home, I love it. Okay. Okay, what's your, which is your favorite color? You can mention your favorite color, what you are like. My favorite color is royal blue because it enhance my personality, it and enhance my confidence. Okay, like you can also say, moreover I like different colors according to the season, my mood and occasion. For example, during the summer prefer pastel color, color, and you can add the information according to your interest also about the color. For example, royal color is my favorite color, royal blue color is my favorite color because whenever I wear it, it suits me a lot and it enhances my confidence. Sorry for the noise outside. What is the next is, do color have any special meaning in your country? You can reply according to your interest, according to your country. Yes, my country is religious country and various color have a different meaning. For instance, our own national flags. What is the color of your room? The color of my room is white because it reflects light. What is easier for you to remember, name or number? Names are series for me to number because they are used regularly and they don't change often. And what do you like, names or numbers? Names are easier for me to remember rather than remembering numbers because it is very hard to remember numbers. So, do you like birds? Yes, they are symbol of freedom and important part of ecosystem. You can also add on like, yes, I love birds because it is the part of nature. When I wake up in the morning, I usually hear a chirping of birds which makes me feel energetic and special thing in birds like it is the part of ecosystem. So this is why I love it. The next is, do you think birds are important in our life and why? First take the answer, then we can add on something else, some more lines. Yes, birds are very important in our life because they are an important part of our ecosystem and help in maintaining food chain because there is an ecosystem, the animals are depends on each other. Should people protect birds and why? Yes, people should definitely protect birds because they are living beings, they are part of nature. So this is very important to save birds. Okay, do you spend too much money on clothes? I am planned shopper. People who think before buy anything, they are planned shopper. They are shopping with plan. I am a planned shopper and I spend I spend money according to my affordability, like the things I can afford or not. But nowadays, branded clothes are expensive, so I sometimes spend more money because I like higher quality clothes. What do you think? Do you spend too much money or on clothes? According to me, like for example, no, I don't spend not too much money on clothes, but on special occasions like for marriage and birthday party, I usually buy clothes, especially brand clothes, because I have to attend a special occasions. Okay, on that time I buy special clothes rather than I am not overspent. Okay. Do you judge a person on their basis of his clothes? It is very important question. Like, do you judge a person on the basis of his or her clothes? Sorry, I don't judge a person on the basis of her or his clothes. It is an individualistic choice that varies from person to person. I think to judging a person by clothes is not a good idea also, because we can normally see there are many people who are industrialists and AI programmers. They usually wear a normal clothes rather than expensive ones. There is a good examples you can see there on the internet. People who are very rich also not buy very expensive clothes. Okay, what's your opinion about fashion? I believe that fashion upgrades society, and defines who we are as individuals. Okay. What is the negative side of fashion? Although there is a no negative side to fashion, when it becomes unaffordable, it can lead to crime. Yes, sometimes people who are spendthrift, when they don't have money, they start illegal activities for buying expensive things. So this is why they write any negative side of fashion. Next is, do you like flower? Flower reduce pollution, beautiful area, and can be good gift. And I have a beautiful garden full of flowers in my house. Uh, like someone said that, do you like flowers? Yes, of course I like flowers, because it's enhance the beauty of surroundings, and flowers play important roles, because most of flies and insects are depend on the flowers. So flowers are used in many occasions, like for decorating things in marriage and some ceremonies. So I love flower because it's not only for their good colors. I love flower because they give a good fragrance. What type of flowers are there in your country? My country enjoy all four season, and almost every type of flower is available throughout the year. What is the importance of flower in your society? Flowers are very important in my society, as they are used for various purposes like decorations, gifts, worshipping. Yes, it is commonly see in India and many other countries. People use flower for worshipping. Okay. decorating, worshipping. They also use flower for creating fragrance, for made of perfume. This is why flowers are very important. Okay. The next is, what kind of flowers have a special meaning and why? Flower like rose, lotus have special meaning. The rose is a symbol of love, while lotus stands for purity. What are the benefits of living near a river? We all know that every civilization starts near a river. Moreover, it keeps the temperature moderate, and some people visit river as a picnic spot. What are the benefits of living near the river? According to me, living near the river have immense benefits, like you can get a water for preparing foods, taking a bath, and also growing some plants near the river. Um, what we can more add? Yes, picnic sports and moderated temperature. So living near the river, you can't feel more heat from the sun because of the normal temperature there. Okay. What are the drawbacks of living near the river? This is also a question. What is the drawbacks? What is the negatives to living near the river? Living near the river can have various drawbacks like constant fear of flooding. Yes, this is true. When people live near the river, the fear of flood always in their mind because they don't know when the flood comes, and which can cause the loss of life and property. Yes, okay, and many waterborne diseases can occur. Yes, because many kind of species and bacteria are in the water, so it can also borne disease can occur from the water. It is also a negative point. What is the most common way to get a job now? Well, these days I would say the most common way to get a job to through website, like any website. I cannot speak the website. You can add your own. Okay. I'm just we just practice a question answers, day-to-day question answers, like people speak, talk to each other. How do you prefer find a job in your country? Look, most people, I prefer they help to the internet to find a job. Many people use newspaper to find a job. Many people use internet. Many people visit many sites, uh, employment sites that where they can get job. So this is what people do to find a job. Is it easy to find a job in your country? I would say that increasing population and decreasing opportunities, it is getting harder by day to find a suitable job in many countries. Yes, it is true. It is very hard to find a preferable jobs because of overpopulation and because it causes decreasing opportunities. How do schools prepare students to get a job they like? School prepare their students to various way to get job they have always aspired. School prepares their students in a various way to get a job. they always aspired. For instance, they groom their personality for hold various seminar for them. Okay, what do you think about like how do schools prepare school students to get a job they like? According to me, the school should organize art and craft classes for the students for practical skills so they can choose their field according to their interest and working on it. Alongside, they can take part in outdoor activity there that are organized by school, but it should be on art and craft so they can easily choose their field and work on them on it, and they can make their future better in that rather than they just push the students always to read the books only. So this is bad. According to me, this uh, this section should be changed because I have a past experience. Like when I was in a school, I the teachers always push students to reading books and find the future there. I don't think it is a good idea because in many developed countries we can easily see there the students have more interest in their art and craft section. For example, in Japan, there are most of many videos uploaded on the internet. There you can visit and saw the kids and children in Japan who take part in art and craft activities, and they have much more interest. That child, when they grow up, they become an engineer and doctor and like working on environment according to their interest. So this scenario should be changed. Okay, what is next? What improvement should school have to identify student talent? So the answer is, I think there is a one more question related to this same topic. What improvements should schools have to identify students' talent? What should they do to identify student talent? Schools should improve the way they hold co-curricular activities to tap into latent talent. They should encourage all students to participate in various activities so they can actually find out all the student talent. So this is the thing I told you before. We discussed here already. The system of education should be changed. That's a rat race. What do you think about public holidays? Public holidays are the common celebration on various occasions and are very important for integrity of our society. There are many public holidays in my country also. Do you think there are enough public holidays? Yes, I think there are enough public holidays regarding different religion, culture, and festivals. There are already enough public holidays here because I live in India, and I can noticed there are different religion, different culture people live there, and they have a different festivals, and people take part each other festivals, and there are enough holidays here. Do you like photographs? Yes, I like photographs because they refresh my memories and give me a happiness. Is photography a good profession in your country? Yes, because the media cannot exist without photography. Moreover, photography is become a lucrative profession among youngsters as it is commonly used in every field. This is true. Explain the climate of your own town. The climate of my own town is quite extreme. It is too hot in summer and too cold in winters. Yes, there is a climate change time to time according to the months. I think near about 5 to 6 months for summer and 4 months of winter here. Okay, what is discuss the type of food Indian likes. Indian, I think, like traditional foods, the taste different from state to state. Yes, this is true. Indians like different kind of foods. Um, as India is multicultural society, and there are many different religions. People live here, and they have a different traditional food. For like Punjab, people usually have a traditional people usually have having here a makki roti sarson saag is the traditional food here, and people enjoy that food a lot. It's famous all over the world right now. People are have a like a fan of having this dish, and there are many traditional dishes depends on state to state, and but last but not least, people love their traditional foods here. In the south side, they love having a dosa, sambar. They have their traditional food. Okay, comment on the dressing sense of youngster. Youngster almost everywhere in the world prefer trending and branded clothes. What type of animals are found in your locality? I live in a posh locality, so there is no animal that are found. In my area, there is no animal I can found, but I can found here birds. The area I lived, there are many birds, like parrot, Australian birds, and people love a lot and caring a lot. They feed birds on the terrace, spread foods there, and they have many kind of cups and a sculpture kind of thing, a bowl where they can put the water for their birds, and feed there boiling rice and a kind of wheat, oats also. And what is next? Mm, would you like to change your name and why? Sorry, I don't want to change my name. This is the question here, so this is why I am explaining. They ask question the book. In the book, there is a question. Would you like to change your name and why? So, if you want to change your name, please write down and why. If you don't want to change your name, it's good. Sorry, my name is my identity. Moreover, it was baptized and is gift from my family. The same answer from my side also. Okay, what is next? What kind of gifts should be given to children? Gifts that enhance their creativity, keep them busy because of source of motivation for learning. What kind of gifts should be given to children? According to me, nowadays, you can easily see many relatives and friends give gifts on birthday of the children, like video games, mobile phones, tablets, most of the electrical gadgets they gifted. But according to me, they should like gifted book and art and craft things, um, the things they can take part outside of their house, like to go to the park and do activity there. That kind of gifts they should given to their kids and relatives, children, because due to the electrical gadgets, children becomes more cynic, like they spend all of the time on the internet and watching the videos and tablets, playing games on it, remote control games, and playing games on the LCD. So this put bad effect not on their mind but also bad effect on their eyes. So this should be changed, I think, because gift enhance their creativity. I think gift that enhance their confidence, and gift that's good for their health, they should be gifted. Do you like to have food with your family or alone? I love having food with my family because it is a great bonding time. Moreover, food is enjoyed more when shared. Yes, this is true. I also love to having a food with my family because it is usually told by many people, when you having a food with your family member you should not talk, but in my uh, country here people usually talk when they having a food. But now they a little bit trend changed, because many people when they having a food they just uh, using their phones. This also put a bad effect. Okay, next is, what should we do to keep ourselves busy? What should we do to keep ourselves busy? What should we do? We can keep ourselves busy by making optimum utilization of our hobbies. What should you do to keep ourselves busy? You can think about it. According to me, my hobby is reading books. I keep myself busy with the books. I have many books. I love reading. I love books, reading books. Love novels, love love stories, love reading books based on real stories, real incidents, and I not only love reading books, but I also love uh, take part take part outdoor activities also, like playing football, tennis. I also have indoor activities at my home, like which keep me busy, like playing Ludo. What is next? What are the different source of exercise? Some different source of exercise can be yoga, walking, running, or dancing. There are many different kind of source of exercise. According to me, people take part in gym session, yoga session also in the park, and different kind of exercise. They walk in the park, and jogging also. Um, what could be the source of exercise? Different exercise. There are many, but the usually we call yoga, walking, running, and dancing. Bhangra is very famous in my culture, and it is also source of exercise. People love dance, dance like Bhangra. It's have many different steps. Next is how we can get rid of stress. This is very important. how we can get rid of stress. Okay, we can get rid of our stress by indulging in our hobbies, like listening to music, sometime even traveling. According to me, if you want to get rid of stress, you should talk to your parents, you should talk to your friends, spend time with them, and take part outdoor activities like walking, jogging, and you can also take part in group discussions, which is very important to get rid of stress, because when you share their ideas with others, so you can get a best way to get rid of stress. Some Almost everyone get rid of stress according to their interest, because some people, to reduce their stress, listening music in a loud voice, and I take part mostly outdoor activities. Especially I take part in group discussions. This is my favorite part because I take advice from others for resolving the issues. This is the best part, because nowadays people all according, okay, what is the main cause of stress? I think the mobile phones and the electrical gadgets are main cause, and most importantly, there is the main cause of stress is spending much time on electrical gadgets, no, and sit alone, and stress our own self. It is also a main part of main reason of stress. uh, Nowadays there are many nuclear families as compared to the joint families. Joint families, people sit together and playing our indoor games, and they can share their ideas. However, in nuclear families, mostly in cities, they just sit alone in their room, and not talk to their parents because of shortage of time. For this is why it produce, and they feel more stressed. Next is uh, how can music and exercise help us get rid of stress? Since music and exercise are stress buster, they can immediately change our mood, divert our attention. Yes, it is true. Listening music, and what is second? Listening music and exercise. I think listening music is most uh, immediately change our mood, and it's a best stress buster. Okay, almost every person like music. I also love music very much. Okay, where do you listen? When do you listen? Sorry, when do you listen to music? I listen to music during my leisure time. It's give me relaxation and peace of mind. Sorry for noising outside. Okay, again I speak again the question. When do you listen to music? I listen to music during leisure time. Leisure time mean a free time. It give me a relaxation and peace of mind. Yes, it's, of course, it's give me relaxation and peace of mind. Now I need a little short break. So Now I put my phone on charging and see you soon. Now we start our question answer again. Our first question is here. Do you think you can be friend with only those people who have similar character as you? The answer is no, I don't think that I can be friend with those who have similar characters as ours, because friendship is all about understanding. If you can say yes, so you can say yes. I prefer my friends to some extent to be like minded, because then it is easy to develop understanding and compatibility. So it depends person to person what kind of friend he has or you have. It depends upon you. According to me, a person should be friendly with everyone, because in that way you can understand the nature of each and everyone. It is commonly seen in colleges and universities. People find their friend according to their interest, like who have a similar ideas, understanding. So in that way, they select choose their friends there, rather than they sit in the students who have a different mindset, who have a different thought, that not relate. So when I was in college, and I used to sit all of my friends, because I took part in group discussions there, and whenever I sit together, I get the idea from others, like how they behave, how they speak, how they keep their view of point. Okay, so this is how they react, and their behavior also. So this is I select my friends in college. So this is totally depend upon you how you select it. Okay. The next is, do you think hobbies are waste of time? Hobbies. Sorry, no, because they play a significant role in mitigating unavoidable stress, as they provide us with an outlet for creativity and distractions and something to look forward. According to me, hobbies are not wasting of times. It is the best part for people who are very creative, who find always new thing, and who have interest in art and craft. Uh, Due to the hobby, people can step forward and make their future better. For example, if a person have a hobby of playing football, he can be a football player in future. Okay, so a person who has a hobby of take part in group discussions, a person who have interest in speaking sessions, to hold the stage, they gonna be speaker in their future. Okay, and of people who has a hobbies like correct the things, and correct the mistakes, who can be and who want to work for their societies, they can be um, be become politicians in their future if they want. So hobbies are not wasting of time. Okay, it plays a significant role. This is true. What are your strength and weakness? I believe my strength is that I am optimistic and decide dedicated person. Okay, my weakness is that I am short tempered, but I am working on it with anger control exercise. So different people have their different strength and weakness. Some people have strength, they are good in reading, they are good in select their fields, they are good in making decision. Okay, and some people have a different weakness, like sometimes this they feel very shy while take part in group discussions. Some people weakness is they can't speak front of many people. Some people have a weakness of in study, like they don't want to study very much, they have more interest in outdoor activities. Some people have a weakness about their they are overthink think a lot. So some people have a weakness of anger. So this depends uh, person to person. Okay, what is adulteration? What is adulteration? This is also very important question. What is adulteration? The process of mixing impure substance into a product is known as into a pure product is known as adulteration. Adulteration meaning, like, if you have a pure product like milk, if you have a pure products, any food item, vegetables. So when you mixing something to sustain, like use preservatives for increasing their life, enhance their life. So when you mixing with it milk, so this is called adulteration, to mixing other particles, chemicals, to enhance the life of any product. This is called adulteration. Okay, what is next? How can we reduce it? We can reduce it by implementing strict laws, like canceling the license of the people who are involved in it. So how can we mitigate, how can we sort out a problem of adulteration? Okay, so there are a few points you can going to do, like implement strict laws and time to time checking by the food safety department, and cancel the license if a person found any adulterate particles in their products. Okay, so to overall is like strict law is the best, is the best thing to mitigate with adulteration problem. So this is the best way. Do you think people need a day off every week? Yes, definitely. It is very important to de-stress. Moreover, they can complete any pending work. Okay, what do you think? Do you think people need a day off every week? According to me, yes, people need to take a break every week, because they can spend time with their family members, and they can complete their pending works, like they can take part in outdoor activities, they can give time to own their own And moreover, what we can say, people can rest who work daily. They can rest at their home on the weekend. So people need a day off. Some people go for outing and go to watch a film and spend time with their friends, go to the pub, dance there, and spend their weekend like this, because after this their mind feel energetic, and they can think new idea after that. So it is best way to improve overall growth. So weekend off is important. What is next? What is more important for you, family or friend? I think both are very dear to me, family and friend. I think both are very dear to me, but for me, my family will always be my top priority, because family give this sense who you are from and from where you come from. Where you come from. They are our blood, our heritage, whereas friends equally important, as there are many secrets that like to entrusts with his or her friends only. So what is important for you, family and friends? According to me, both have their own peculiarities. Family have family has its own importance, and friends has its own importance. So it is very hard to uh, like make a difference decision both of them. So family, family keep care of you and listening your problems and try to sort out it in very well manners, and they help you in their ups and downs. However, friends have their own peculiarities. You can share their ideas with them and can get advice related to the study, related to the subjects, and you can also like take part outdoor activities, like sometimes you can't do with your family members. So basically sharing ideas is the best part with friends, and you can feel comfortable if you have a friend a same mindset. So according to me, both have their own importance. Now what is next? Do you prefer one long trip or many short trips? I prefer short trips because it does not break the momentum of my work. Okay, what do you think? Do you prefer one long trip or many short trips? I prefer short trips, because in long trips people get bored. They cannot stay too long from their friends, too away from their friends, and in short trips people can explore new places, and they can after that get rest and focus on their work better, rather than choose long term trips. And in long term trips people sometimes face health issues, um, which is not can be seen in the short trips. People can rest, and after they start their work again, then they get time and go to the short trips on 1 or 2 days. It is best. Okay, what is more important, money or family? So, I believe both are important because money gives me comfort while family gives me happiness. This is the correct answer. I can't change it. I can't, because families and money both have their own benefits according to me, because you can, with money you can buy anything you want, you can go anywhere, you can live a luxury life, and uh, you can feel more comfort, and with the family you can get happiness which sometimes you can't get by money, because the family is the best for keep hearing you, to listening you, and to sort out your problems, and related to the health and related to the future decisions. So family plays important role. So now we will start session, speaking session later. That was the English speaking, some question answers. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day.